Hello all, this is Big Benedict. We're playing Devil May Cry 1 on Dante Must Die difficulty. We're on the outside of the ship. If you want to head back into the ship, you can do that trial that I mentioned, but it's very tough. So over here is another blue orb. You want to grab this. And the title card will come up when we go through the next door. We're going to have some fetishes to fight. This is not too long of a chapter. Not arduous whatsoever. And I was thinking to myself, it's been a couple of years since I started my channel. The first guide I did was Gears of War 3, and I just, listening to those videos now, it's just kind of funny how, just kind of noobish I was, and, didn't have much experience at all speaking in front of a microphone, but I still don't have 2,000 subscribers, and it's kind of irritating, but at the same time, I'm just doing it. I'm doing this in part for money, and I'm also doing it in part because I love to do it. Who would agree with that? I think most people would agree with that who know me, know me through the channel at least. But I'm pretty much decided to myself that probably won't get too many subscribers, and thus this channel will probably be a low sub channel permanently. I just don't know how to get subs. There's no mathematics behind it, but it's all, I guess it's going to end up being a very elite kind of esoteric kind of a small little channel for people who really love games, who really love hard games, and who really love to challenge themselves. And it's not like anything elitist or anything like that. It's just that I guess this is just going to be a very small channel for people who are very good at games and who love sadomasochistic games. I guess. I really don't know. But, I never want to draw anybody off. Anybody's welcome to come to the channel, even if you can't even beat Mario Brothers. It doesn't even matter, okay? But I just wanted to kind of say that because I was kind of wondering why a lot of these other channels, they have a lot of subscribers, and I don't even have 2,000 yet, so I have no idea. I think a lot of it has to do with I don't have a huge portfolio of games, but I do have a lot of different games in my playlist. But I think a lot of people are scared that these games, they can't do it, so they don't want to watch people who are really good play games. And honestly, I'm not the best. I know a lot of people who are a lot better than I, but the same goes for, I know even more people that are very poor at games. But it's not a judge of your character how good you or bad you are. It's but I think a lot of people are turned off with the highest difficulty, because if they can't do it, maybe they might feel a little bit ashamed of themselves, or not really that so much, but they want to watch people fail rather than succeed, which I don't understand personally, but I don't know. It's just the business of YouTube, and I don't understand it, but it's not putting me off at all. I really enjoy games, especially when I find a really good game like this that I love. So, anyway, if you don't have enough Devil Trigger to do the air raid, I don't think you can do this. So go to the next screen and kill the blades. If you don't get the blades and you get the shadows, I would recommend keep going back to the screen until you get that spawn, because you can control that spawn. You're either going to get blades in the next part, or the shadows, who are very they're not so hard. They're not really hard unless you're given a really bad environment in which to fight them. So I actually just slayed Griffin, the final Griffin, and boy, that fight is really fucking tough, and it requires so much practice. Boy, I just did it, but there were so many times. I think I died about 20 times. And eventually I just reset my game because I didn't want to waste all those yellow orbs. And I got back to the location, and it's just, I love that fight because it's so hard, but while you're doing it, it's really challenging. But anyway, at least that's the final time we'll have to fight Griffin, you know. But I personally think I enjoy the Griffin fights a lot more than the Nilo-Angela fights. I don't enjoy those fights at all, especially the third one. You know, I just don't enjoy getting killed in 3 hits. And the camera is just definitely not your friend in this game. But what else? Yes, I tried to fight the. I honestly, I attempted to kill the shadows over here, but it's very tough. Even if you go in the caves where the rocks can't hit you. And by the way, the rocks only appear on this difficulty. If you wanted to know an interesting factoid, they decided to put them in this difficulty, which is really good. I love how game designers do that. And then up on the bridge, we're going to have a little money cache, as well as there's a blue orb up top. So you can do a double jump from this location, get that blue orb. And I don't think it's too much money that you end up getting over here, but you might as well get it. But anyway, back to what I was saying, like, sometimes I have a hard time getting my point across, but what I was trying to say was that this channel will probably remain small for its lifetime unless something happens against, against all odds. But that's okay with me, because I've never wanted to be famous. I have no grandiose designs about fame or anything like that. I just love playing games. I like recording, and I like helping people beat games. And I don't make too much money, but I've been making enough money so that I'm not complaining too much about it. But it's not as much money as others make who have more subscribers and whose subscribers click on their ads more for them. But by all means, if you're watching my videos, make sure you click on the ad once to show your support. You can also show your support by donating. There is a link in every video of mine. So I recently did that. I updated all my social networks and links. I don't like Facebook, but I do kind of like Twitter. It's pretty fun, but I don't like Facebook very much, but I still have it for the site or for the channel. And if I don't respond to you on there, it's because I just haven't looked in a long time. So it's not anything against you if you don't get a response on Facebook, not at all. I'll always see Twitter responses because I get a message right away on my phone. Same with Google Plus, which has turned out to be not so bad. It's not good, but it's not really horrible. It's actually pretty helpful sometimes. But anyway, this is the last area. You just collect your orbs, go through the door, and then we're going to take on Griffin.